All right, guys, I'm here now with my friend Aaron McNair. He actually has an inspiration channel too called the AM Inspirations, as in Aaron McNair or Morning Inspiration, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, and Aaron is one of the most positive, if not the most positive person I've ever met. Like he walks in here, he's like, "Happy, sexy Monday," and I'm like, "Wow, you cannot, you can't help but be in a positive state about like close to this guy."
Thank you, my brother.
So Aaron asked me a question like all of a sudden out of nowhere. He asked me if I ever get depressed, and I'm gonna give my answer, and then we're gonna let Aaron give his answer because his answer is even better than mine. So he asked if I ever get depressed, and my answer is like the short answer is yes, but I just don't let that take uh, take over me. I sometimes I wake up and I'm down for whatever reason, just like things happen in life or whatever, but I just don't let that control my life. I still do everything I need to do. If I need to go work out and go work out, if I'm never rude to anybody because of that, right?
Absolutely.
And that was my answer. Now I like his answer even better. Go ahead.
Well, for myself and my life, and this is a choice that I've made for myself, I don't ever get depressed because it's important for me to be happy and healthy all the time. And that's what I focus on, and that's what I bring into my life all the time. Now, life is different every single day. Things happen to me just like they do anyone else, but I just handle them very well, and it's not a negative necessarily. This is the way that I think. This is something that happened. I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna take care of the situation. I'm gonna carry on with my life because me being down, depressed, for me, is completely unacceptable. I do happy, healthy, and sexy all the time, and that's the choices that I made for my life, and that's
Yeah.
all I'm interested in.
And that's why
Very
he's so
happy.
happy and so sexy. All right, brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Hey guys, so I want to come back here and first of all, Aaron is a character, isn't it? And that's how he is. He walks in here as like happy, beautiful, sexy Friday morning, and is that's the person he is. So, and that's exactly one of the things I wanted to talk about because I don't want. I watched it and for some people this might have seemed a little too simplistic, almost like "don't worry, be happy," and all we all want to be happy, right? So I didn't want to sound simplistic. And also, I want to make a big differential, point out the big difference. We're not trying to say that depression, there's something called clinical depression, which is a mood disorder. And that should be treated by professionals, it often requires medication because it has to do with the chemical imbalance in your brain. And I'm not trying to play psychiatrist and say, just don't worry, be happy. Although a lot of times a positive perspective in life might be the missing link because I have met many people who are on medication for depression and yet they're still depressed. And how does that work, right? And sometimes what's missing is how you're looking at life. Even though now you balanced your brain chemistry, you haven't balanced your vision of life. So that's an important thing. And it's exactly, in fact, what I want to do with this channel. So in this channel, I'm actually going to share 3 things that will directly affect what we're talking about today as far as not letting your life situations take over your life and you feel depressed because of how things are happening in your life for whatever reason. Okay, we're going to talk about how to change habits. I'm going to talk how to direct your focus and how to meditate, because that's an important, amazing technique that a lot of people think that for you to meditate, to know how to meditate, meditation is a complicated thing that you need to be a monk trained in Tibet for 20 years. And it's like, no, in fact, we meditate all the time. You just don't know we're doing it. And then we don't direct it the right way. So I'm going to talk about those 3 techniques in upcoming videos that are going to directly influence your perspective, okay, and And yes, and I just want to make that distinction so people understand that there's a difference between when things are going bad in your life or things are going tough for whatever reason, and it's okay to feel that emotion. That's another difference. That's another thing that sometimes people don't understand. There's a difference between allowing yourself to feel an emotion and allowing yourself to be controlled by an emotion. And as much as some people don't understand also the difference between not allowing yourself to be controlled by the emotion and repressing the emotion, which is not good either. So we're going to talk about these things in the course of this channel. But I just wanted to again reiterate those things. This was a good introduction to a good friend of mine, and hopefully I'll be able to share techniques with you guys that will allow it to be more like Aaron. See you in the next video.